dark, we could not see it. So wearing these headlines, you could see all the group going together. We had our head guide in the front, the assistant guide at the back, so we didn't sort of slip out and miss out and not reach the summit. And without any noise, people just moved slowly. There's a word called pole pole. Pole pole is a word in Swahili which means slowly. So I would make a joke and say, they would say pole pole, I would say hole hole. They would say pole pole, I would say hole hole, because they wouldn't understand. And this is something that got us where we want. We were not going to get a reward for climbing fast, because with every abated breath, our heartbeats would race, and so would our pulse would go up. We had to take care. I still had my children to come back to. I still had a life back here, so I had to come back here. So we took it very slowly. It took us 10.5 hours to get to the summit. Getting to the summit, there was a point called Stella Point, which took us about 9 hours. And normally it would have taken any other experienced climber 7 to 8. But because both me and my husband are in our 40s, and when we had signed up for that list in the basic gate where we had started climbing, I said 21, 22, 23, and here we were in our 40s. My husband's 51. So that itself was a great feeling inside that we could do it. And talking of preparation, our preparation began not just with a bag on our back. We gymmed for 2 hours every day for 4 months before we actually climbed. We lost all that extra weight that we had to. We ate a great diet, and at the same time we had ourselves checked to see if the heart was working properly. And my husband would say, "Sweetheart, you're going to do it, you're going to do it." Because this internal positivity is what gets you. Preparation, positivity, and mental strength. You can't just give up. And when you are up in the mountain, you can't go back and say, "I can't go anymore." There's a standing joke in Tanzania where people think that Indians are very lazy. And I put that straight. I said, you cannot just justify by saying just because some people could not reach the summit that the whole Indians are barred from it. So we've set a new standard for Indians to say, yes, Indians can do it. Indians basically are not sporty by profession or throughout the time that when you're growing up, you're not really involved in a lot of sports. But getting to any point in your life, you've got to have that internal drive, that grit, that determination, that courage. This was when we reached in 8 hours. By the way, that's my husband, just in case you think who that is. We sat here above the clouds at about 8.5 hours after climbing, and we still had that Stella Point to reach, which is the internal crater. When you saw in the first picture, there's a crater. It is a dormant volcano, not extinct. So one of the things predominantly running through my mind was, what if it erupts? What if it erupts and then we have this lava coming? You have all kinds of stories coming in your mind. You've seen movies. You've seen, I don't know if any of you have seen Vertical Limit. There's a movie called Vertical Limit. And of course we did not have snow all the time, but we had this crater full of snow. Also to tell you, God was very kind. It was a starry night. When we reached Stella Point, we had, this was the Stella Point, which was about 17,000, no, I'm sorry.